The recipe for Rory McIlroy since withdrawing from the Arnold Palmer Invitational on Saturday: rest and treatment. And he got better each and every day. So much belief that he could give it a go here that he boarded a plane at his home in South Florida and flew here to Ponte Vedra Beach. He registered inside after arriving on the property early afternoon and then went through that range session. By the way, that's the first time he's hit balls since the injury on Saturday. And now the big question for Rory McIlroy is, does he trust his body enough to defend here at the Players?
It's better. It's better than it was. I hit up until a 6-iron on the range there, and it felt okay. I've got about, I don't know, is it 20 hours until I tee off, or until I'm supposed to tee off tomorrow? So, yeah, we'll see. Like, I'm taking it sort of hour by hour, but it feels better. That's all I can say. Like, I couldn't stand to address the ball on Saturday morning on the range at Bay Hill, and it's obviously better than that. So, yeah, probably a game time decision, but you know, all indications are pointing in the right direction. So, you know, hopefully good night tonight. The drugs are working wonders, and then just, you know, keep it going from there.
Can you talk us through, Rory, just what you've been able to do or not been able to do since Saturday and now hitting those balls?
Not a whole lot. Just like I drove straight from Orlando to the physio that I used down in West Palm. So saw him at about 5 o'clock on Saturday night, and then obviously been seeing him every day. Slowly, like, getting a little bit more movement back into it. But honestly, that's really been it. I haven't really spent a ton of time on my feet. Watched a lot of press conferences the last couple of days. But yeah, as I said, like, feel like compared to Saturday, obviously feeling a lot better than that.
Are you in pain now, Rory, just standing there?
No.
Only when you swing, or?
And I wouldn't even call it pain. I would say just more like sensitivity. And it's not really on the site, or like, it's sort of more like the Big Mike, even just hitting balls there for a little bit, like, just feel like my muscles around the area just getting a little bit like fatigued. Right adductor started to cramp a little bit, but it's fine. Like, it's expected, but more like sensitivity rather than pain. Yeah.
Now, after his range session and addressing the media, which you saw there, Rory walked the back nines. Actually started on the 13th hole, and he walked with wedge and putter to kind of get a feel of how these greens are reacting. He's been very inactive, as you heard him talk about, since Saturday after pulling out of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, but he's got more time to recover heading into Thursday because he tees off at 1:42 in the afternoon. However, a quick turnaround, not much recovery time after his round, which should end around 6:45 on Thursday. He's got to go back out early on Friday morning. And there's one other thing that could cause Rory some problem, and that is the forecast tomorrow. Thunderstorms are in the forecast. If there is a suspension of play, especially in the afternoon, that means Rory may start, then stop because of the suspension. Then the tour may send players back out. That means he's got to go back out again. And then there's a likelihood that he would have to come in on Friday, finish his first round, and then go immediately back out for the second round. We'll see how that forecast all plays out. But the good news is, Rich, you heard Rory talk about it. If things continue to trend in a positive direction, it's a good chance he's going to tee it up for round one on Thursday.